Hi, my name's Scott Heron and welcome to your cello lesson where we're going to be discussing the second study on the grade 3 cello exam by Trinity, which is called Think of the Moments. So what is the mood in this piece? Well, it's marked con brio, which just means with vigor. So I've interpreted that as being allegro, and I've chosen the speed crotchet equals 110. They don't ask you to do that or specify that, but that's the speed that I would recommend that you play that at. I think it sits nicely at that speed. So it's in 4/4. And anything else about this? Well, what is the mood? It's quite upbeat, isn't it? You know, Allegro's fast, it's quite lively, and it maintains that upbeat feeling all the way through the piece. Some pieces are up and down like a roller coaster, but this particular piece stays fairly level. So, what about the articulation? Well, there are accents in this piece, very, very important. So I'll really bring them out here. So, there, here, and that's it. So try and bring those accents out as much as you can. Another little feature of the rhythm is the syncopation, which also helps to add to that jazzy upbeat feeling. So you have lots of syncopated bars. Most bars have tied notes which bring out syncopation. So there and there as well, here. So it happens all the way throughout the piece. So just make sure that you play those syncopated rhythms really, really accurately. I would recommend playing it with the metronome. Play along with me with the metronome and making sure that you place all of those off the beat notes exactly in the right place. And what about the dynamics? Well, there are, there are really 4 2-bar phrases. So the first line, for the first 4 bars, it's all MF. Then there's a crescendo going up to forte, so that's the highest point in bar 6. And then there's a diminuendo going down to MP. And then there's a diminuendo at the end, so the whole thing finishes off quite quietly. So the golden rule is just make sure that you exaggerate all of those dynamics as much as you possibly can. Now, one of the biggest feature is to do with the bowing. So the main focus of this piece is mixed articulation and bowing styles. We talked about the articulation, all of those accents and the tied notes and things like that. But what about the bowing style? So you've got to think about your bow distribution. So in other words, what part of the bow you're playing at. So they actually specify that. So at the beginning, they want you to play the heel. So and this long note transports you all the way up to the tip of the bow. And in bar 3, they mark that you want you to play it near the point. That long note takes you to the heel of the bow, and they tell you to play it near the heel. That long note takes you to the tip of the bow, and they tell you to play it near the point. And then it says here to play this mid bow. So that is the point of this piece. So it's really important that you're aware of what bow you're playing in for the whole piece. So those are all the pertinent issues. It's a really well written study. It's good fun. So thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe. Please give me a little cheeky like, and I'll see you in the next video. So all that remains to be said is Cello!